What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today, Euro 2024 is underway. We're just taking in the opening ceremony there, but yeah, we're about to get to business, people. Kai Havertz and Kieran Tierney FC, couple of Arsenal players involved, and Germany, one of the favourites to win this competition, to be honest. And they have got a very good team out, I'm not going to lie, and I am expecting them to go to the latter stages. Not completely sure about the starting 11 that they've picked, although, listen, there's still a lot of top quality players there. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. We're in subscriber-only mode, people. No messing about, strictly VIP business. You know what? I just realised I sat here as this game was, about to start, and I thought, I'm actually really excited to watch all this football. This when summertime is really kicking in. International football, daily games. I think there's 2 or 3 games on every day. Copa America starts in the next few days as well. It's just football. We got the Olympics after that as well. I'm actually quite relieved to have a little break from Arsenal. I can't lie. I hope we sign some players. But, let's see. But yeah, Havertz versus Kieran Tierney. Those two obviously never were in the Arsenal team at the same time. So I doubt they... Well, they would have played against each other, actually. Chelsea against Arsenal. Trossard's dad is the ref, apparently. The one who did the Champions League game that time. Looks bang on like him. Yeah, we're not exactly getting the summertime weather, are we? That's the problem. Raining in the middle of June in the UK, man. But it is what it is. Big C, will you be putting on an England shirt? No, probably not. I'm not going to lie. I think I spoke about it before, but I don't really wear England shirts, I'll be honest. You might see me in a Jamaica shirt, Copa America watch-alongs. But anyway, let's go into the team lineups, people. Let's go into the team lineups. Obviously, for these Euro ones, because there's going to be so many games, I'm just going to use this graphic rather than the one we use for the Arsenal watch-alongs. This is the Germany team. Hope I don't butcher any names here, but we got Neuer in goal, I believe. So they got Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, Kimmich. Who's the left back there? Why don't they put it in order? So it'd be Tah and Rudiger at centre back. I think Kimmich is at right back, and I think that Mittelstad is at left back. Their midfield is Andrick and Tony Kroos. They've got Gundogan in the 10. They're playing Florian Wirtz on the left, Musiala on the right, and killer Kai Havertz through the middle, people. Only surprise for me there, surely Leroy Sané gets into that starting. Leroy Sané, for me, genuinely, is one of the best right wingers in the world. I don't say that lightly. I think he's absolutely outstanding. If I said to you now who's the best right wingers, you're probably going to think Mo Salah, Rodrigo. You might put Saka in there. I think Sané's he's right up there, but they're playing Wirtz and Musiala out wide. I suppose Gundogan, you're not going to play him next to Tony Kroos because they're not the most energetic. But yeah, Florian Wirtz, obviously, fantastic season he's had with Leverkusen, and what a player he is. Gnabry and Goretzka didn't make the Germany squad, not because they're not good enough. Apparently, they both fell out with the coach, and he left both of them out. So that tells you the quality when you can leave out Goretzka and Gnabry, but, 2 top players. So, yeah, listen, Germany, one of the favourites to win this competition at home with the fans behind them. I think is this game in Munich? They will be bang up for this, Germany. You can never write off the Germans in an international tournament. I saw that South London's finest. Yeah, Brazil apparently were going to release their World Cup 98 kit as a retro one. I would get that. And R9 Ronaldo is going straight on the back of that. Well, I'm not sure it's out yet. Yeah, Leroy Sané on the bench. Crazy. You got to have a good team when you can put Sané on the bench. Rudiger, by the way. I was thinking, Rudiger for me is probably one of the best centre-backs in the world. And I don't think he's spoken about very often. I actually think since he's left Chelsea and gone to Real Madrid, he's got even better. He's an unbelievable defender. He's an old-school defender as well. Anyway, yeah, the game is in Munich, apparently. Big up everyone for letting me know. The Germany bench, Rahm, Grob, Füllkrug, who was the striker for Dortmund. Furyk, Baumann, Thomas Muller, Bayer, Schlotterbeck, Anton, Leroy Sané, Heinrich, Koch, Can, Undav, and Ter Stegen. So that is their bench. For the Germans, people. Looking forward to seeing Kai Havertz play because, listen, we spoke about it on the stream today at 2 o'clock. For me, Havertz, do I want him to be Arsenal's striker next season? Not really. I think we should sign a better striker and have Havertz as rotation. However, what I will say, Havertz scored 13 goals for Arsenal, finished the season well. If he goes to this tournament and goes and bangs in like 4, 5, 6 goals for Germany, all of a sudden, you know, you're gonna look at him as he's a certified striker. And I remember one of the things I said towards the end of the season is Havertz is actually playing like an experienced striker. So maybe he can fulfill that role. Who knows? Look at Roberto Firmino at Liverpool. He was an attacking midfielder. Within a year or two, he was one of the best false nines in the world. I suppose the only difference with Salah and Mane, they were scoring that many goals that it took the pressure off Firmino. A selection comes with R9 on the back, Big C limited edition. Yeah, listen, that drops. That gets ordered straight away. No messing around. Let's see the Scotland team. Big game for them, and their fans have travelled in huge numbers as well. Thousands of Scotland fans. A few familiar names from the Premier League. Angus Gunn, Anthony Ralston, Porteous, Jack Hendry, Kieran Tierney, Arsenal player. Can he rescue his Arsenal career? Imagine he puts in a stormer tonight and pockets Musiala. We're going to be like, I'm not being funny here, mate. We're trying to sell him for 10 million. Tierney might be able to rescue his Arsenal career in these next 3 group games. Who knows? Andy Robertson, the captain. Scott McTominay, a.k.a. McChicken Sandwich. Callum McGregor, Ryan Christie, John McGinn, and Shea Adams. Shea Adams obviously just got back to the Premier League with Southampton. McGinn of Villa. There are plenty of names there that we know. Most of them playing the Prem and the Championship. You know what's interesting? I was thinking, who do I actually want to win this game? I'm not sure, really. Yeah, I suppose I'm just watching it as a neutral. I just want to see goals. There was some crazy report that they put out in Germany, and I saw somebody put it in the comments. Basically, they put a report out in Germany saying, would they like to see a full white German team? And I think 21% of the people voted yes, and it caused a lot of controversy over there. When you think Rudiger, Tar, Musiala, you know, Leroy Sané, all these players. So it's crazy that they still got that mindset. But listen, I just see goals, I suppose. But that did not go down well, that is for sure. Just finally, before we start this game in 2 minutes, this story's gone out and it's all ringing bells online. So it may not be Arsenal. But this is all over Twitter. If you've been on Twitter in the last 20 minutes and you're an Arsenal fan, this is what Sky Sports News are reporting. A Champions League club have made an inquiry to Everton regarding Amadou Onana. The player is expected to leave this summer and is valued at £50 million. Now, they haven't even said that it's a Premier League club. It just says Champions League. This could be anybody. It could be PSG. Who knows? But obviously, Arsenal have been linked with him over the last couple of weeks. Now somebody have made an inquiry. Remember on the 2 o'clock show today as well, we spoke about how Partey could be leaving. Would this be a direct replacement? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it is Arsenal? But we'll see. We'll see with that one. £50 million again for me. I'm taking Fofana from Monaco at less than half the price. But he is a tank. And I do think at times we lack that aggression. And he is still young and he's massive as well. I'm not being funny. You go away from home and you've got Onana and Declan Rice. That is proper protection. But listen, I wouldn't get carried away. Maybe it's not even Arsenal. So let's see with that one. Listen, big up to everyone locked in. Game is going to kick off in 1 minute. So make sure you hit the like button. Big up to everyone locked in. We will be doing plenty of Euros watch-alongs. As I said, I won't be doing them every day. I am going to cherry pick the bigger games, to be honest. I do love football, but there are some group games that you're not gonna get me to do watch-alongs to, I'm afraid. But yeah, we will do a lot of content. May even do some Copa America as well, some late night games in the Copa America. That'll be an exciting tournament. So this group is Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. That is the group here. So Scotland, yeah, you got Granit Xhaka. This will be a tough group for Scotland to get out of, really. Obviously tomorrow, so you got Hungary, Switzerland at 2 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Spain, Croatia. That's a good game. And then at 8 o'clock, you got Italy via Albania. And then on Sunday, of course, you've got Poland against Holland. That's a good game. 5 o'clock, Slovenia against Denmark. And then 8 o'clock on Sunday, Serbia against England. We'll definitely be doing a watch-along for that one. Score predictions, people. Score predictions. I'm going to go... I think the Germans turn them over here. I think Havertz up front. I think this could be 2 or 3-0, you know. I think this could be 2 or 3-0 to Germany. I think they're too strong. Where's the Boston Celtics fans at? Hey, man's right here with a Boston Celtics jersey on, bro. Man's right. What are you saying, bro? Come. You know what, though? Look, they can't see it. No, but come, though. You got the new see-through edition. They can see the Boston thing there. You're looking like Tatum anyway, bro. You know what I mean? With the high top of that. Because it's green, the green screen's just dealing with that anyway. It's making it look like you got the German badge on. What are you saying? Boston Celtics about to win the championship?
Yep.
With them hooligan fans. They said Millwall of the NBA, bro. No, they're a good team, though. They're mad. Give me a score prediction for this. I'm going 3-0 Germany. I think they smash them.
I think I'd say... I think it'll be 2-0. I don't think it'll be 2-0.
Not too much. Havertz goal, you reckon?
Nah, I don't think he's scoring.
Bro, he's the striker, man. Back him.
I don't think he's scoring.
They could be in already. Germany! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Wirtz. Yeah, he can come back on. Let me know. So you're going 2-0. Who's the goal scorers then, man? 2. Peter says it about calling hooligans. Celtics fan.
Wirtz, yeah.
He should have given it. No, in fact, he shouldn't.
And Gundogan.
Gondo. Man like Gondo. Big up Cruz, bro. Don't know about Boston Celtics, though. It's just... they are the best team, though. It's painful. But, yeah, big up to everyone locked in. Wirtz, shot there, hit the goalkeeper on the head. He's had a brilliant season. He's been linked with Man City, actually. I was offside. Didn't count anyway. Celtics have already won it, man. 3-0 up. There's no way Dallas are coming back, man. Luka and Kyrie, they ain't got enough support. Celtics are too much. They got too much power and energy. Here's Musiala, left-hand side for Germany. Oh, good tackle there. Good defending. That's what Scotland... Yo, I swear down. I swear half that stadium must be Scotland fans. They're going crazy. They're going absolutely crazy. Big up Warren, he said, Big C, I'm back. Sorry I had to take a break from football. How the season ended. Was so disappointed. I'm back to watch the Euros. Big up, bro. Big up. Listen, I hear you, people. I hear you. I actually said at the end of the season, take a break if you need to. Even if the views go lower, do what's necessary. Arsenal stressed me out massively last season. Honestly, I'm relieved that we're watching somebody else play football. I feel super relaxed. I'm going to enjoy the Euros. It's going to get better and better. Watch the Copa America. Arsenal, we can just talk transfers. I'm actually glad that Arsenal aren't playing football at the moment. I want a break from it. And I want to see some new players. So I'm going to enjoy this. Stress-free watch-alongs, man. McTominay masterclass. Listen, what we know with Scotland, they'll work their socks off. We know that. They will work super hard. McTominay and all those guys, they'll put in a shift. Sir Alex Ferguson and Mourinho sitting next to each other in the crowd. Wenger should have been there, man. What's he doing? Good defending by Scotland there. Win a goal kick. Kieran Tierney will go, oh, lad, Musiala, what you doing, lad? Tierney wins a goal kick and goes crazy. Kicks the ball off Musiala's leg. Good strength, man. Tesco club card strength. Kicks it off Musiala. Wins the throw. Oh, lad, look at him tensing. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know about anybody else, man. Just keep him, fam. keep him. I'm not selling him for 10 million. Timber and Tierney as our two left backs. I just need 20 games a season, bro. I don't know. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe it's gone. Maybe we just have to accept it. I like Kieran Tierney as a left back, man. He's way better than Kivior and Zinchenko and them, man. The man can defend, man. Proper defender. Yeah, listen, worst case scenario, he plays well and we sell him for more money. We sell him for more money if he does well. Big up B Smith, yes, Big C, long time no speak, missing the Arsenal streams. Big up, man. Appreciate everyone tuned in. I'd said Tierney's our best left back. He is. But, you know, it's the injuries. German kit is cold. I've seen their training tops look good as well. This will be interesting. They're under pressure, man. The host nation at home, they don't want to be drawing or losing this. Brian said, I don't want to think about Arsenal, but that is all it's about. Yeah. Tierney is an injury-prone Dennis Irwin. He was a brilliant fullback, wasn't he? United need a left-back. Tierney would get in their team. Well, Luke Shaw's probably even more injury-prone than him. TNT, Timber and Tierney, I'm telling you. Better than Zinchenko and Kivior, bro. I'll tell you that. But throw into Scotland. Who's that taking the long throw? Is that Tierney? Bro, where's Tierney got that long throw from? He never did that at Arsenal. I want to see Havertz. Is that Havertz on the floor? Here come Germany on the break. He ain't getting in. No, Wirtz gets bullied there. Scotland have started quite well, man. Big up Nando. He said, big up Big C. Got you on whilst watching. Hope to get you on my channel soon when I drop my first vid. Come on, Scotland. Shout me, bro. Germany are switching tonight. That's crazy, isn't it? Imagine how much money they've paid them. Adidas are the biggest German sports brand. And they leave it, and the German national team are leaving Adidas to go to Nike. They must have paid them a whole heap of money, man. Big money. All international kits are dull. No, I think I've seen a couple decent ones, you know. Ooh, kicked him in the head. Was that Havertz? Havertz got kicked in the head, man. Jeez. Go easy, man. Did Tierney always have that long throw? I can't remember that, you know. He's thrown that all the way, like, to the edge of the 6-yard box. Villa will take him. We know, you know, he got signed by Unai, so he probably would. D'Lo, Big C, can you tell Edu and Arteta when you go on tour? What shall I tell him? Tell me. Last year I said, can we sign Mbappe? He never took it serious. What shall I tell him this year? They might not let me in the press conference. Who knows? Hopefully I do. Here come Germany. Heavy touch. Looks like a great atmosphere. The Scottish fans are making loads of noise as well. Belgium have got good kits. I haven't really looked at the kits. Like, not all of them. I've seen, like, the favourites for the competition. Let's have a look. Belgium. Yeah, I don't like that light blue away kit. Their home kit's all right, to be fair. I never really buy international kits. I don't know why, but... Germany in possession. Tony Kroos. Remember, they bought him out of retirement to get him to play in this competition. It's strange to think he's retiring from football after this. Man's just won the Champions League and the league, and he's retiring. I'll ask him about Tierney and Timber. Well, who knows, mate? Tierney might already be sold by the time we get to America. Ask him, do you know what the question should be? I should say, Mikel. Just wanted to ask, the dog, we called it Win, but we haven't won anything recently. Do you think we should change its name to suit... They'll kick me out. I'll be out at the press conference. I wonder if they'd laugh. He doesn't look like he's got that kind of personality to laugh at that joke, does he? I feel like Mourinho or someone might laugh at that. I just don't see him laughing at that. I think they're asking me to leave the press conference, man. Good way to retire, yeah. Could win win a tournament internationally at home. Have you seen the Jamaica away top? Banging. Ask here about Albert what he's listening to. He's never in the press conference. You know, I should definitely. I saw him last time as well. I should have asked him. Just politely suggest to keep Havertz up front and keep him away from midfield. Ask him if he's wearing a wig. They'll be escorting me out, bro. Like, what's his name? Cuba Gooding Jr. in that meme where he's getting handcuffed and taken away. They'll be doing that to me. Change win to second. Ah, dear. But yeah, would Mikel laugh at that joke? Mikel would laugh, but the two large men, yeah. Come here, can we have a word? Is Musiala. I have the famous Brazil number 11, Ronaldinho, when he scored that free kick. Is that the blue kit? Didn't they play in the blue kit in that game? Them old school kits, man, they're iconic, aren't they? Absolutely iconic. I love them kits. They're the best ones. We'll have a score tonight, people. They have got that Fulkrug on the bench. He will probably come on if Havertz doesn't score. Ask him to change Wynn's name to compete. We're competing. Or Process. Call the dog Process. Here come Germany again. Kimmich. Good ball in. First chance. Oh! 1-0 to Germany! Germany take the lead! And it's the first goal of Euro 2024. And it's Florian Wirtz with the goal. The champion of Germany this season. Lovely ball from Kimmich. Edge of the penalty area. Right foot shot. And he whips it into the bottom corner. And Germany take the lead. And Cruz did say Florian Wirtz would score. And he has. First goal of Euro 2024 after just 10 minutes. And it is Florian Wirtz. 60-yard diag from Toni Kroos. Out to Kimmich. Corner of the area. Wirtz whips it towards the bottom corner. The goalkeeper should maybe do better. Gets a good hand on it and tips it in off the post. And listen, I predicted 3-0. 1-0 down after 10 minutes. For me, the goalkeeper should do better. Anthony said, I said under your tweet, Wirtz will be player of the tournament. Big up. I'll check them out, actually. Do you know when I was doing them predictions, I just kind of took the easy option. I was like, Mbappe and France will win it. I did predict Ronaldo to be a top goal scorer, only because Portugal's group looks pretty straightforward. And I've got a feeling Ronaldo is just going to spam goals. But there's the first goal. Florian Wirtz, goalkeeper, should do far better. What a tackle by Rudiger. Clatters him, wins the ball. Germany will be buzzing now. What happened to the Kimmich links? I think the problem with Kimmich now, Kimmich apparently fell out with Thomas Tuchel, which seemed to be why he was indicating for a move. But obviously, Thomas Tuchel's gone now, so it wouldn't surprise me if Kimmich stays at Bayern. David said, I would take Toni Kroos at Arsenal. He's unbelievable on the ball, but you know what? He wants to retire on the top of the game. He's won the Champions League. I'm sure Toni Kroos could have stayed at Madrid for another year, gone to multiple clubs. Could have probably gone Saudi and got a big bag of money, but he wants to leave the game on the top, Champions League winner and all that. So who can blame him? Who can blame him? I think Ronaldo is going to be on smoke. I do. I think he's going to score a lot of goals. The Portugal team is good as well. I was tempted to put them as the winner, but I just about went for the French. But Germany will be in there as well, definitely. Raya and Ramsdale save that. Yeah, I think they do. Kroos don't want to deal with and trust the process. Yeah, that man, he's getting old now. He ain't got time to come here and talk about Project Youth and all that, you know. Them big players aren't interested in that. They want to win right now. It's Havertz, corner of the area. Gets muscled out of it there. I want Havertz to do well. Part of me thinks, and I know this sounds horrible, part of me thinks that if Havertz plays badly for Germany, does it make Arsenal sign a better striker? I'm clutching at straws here, people. But probably not. Probably not. I'm just thinking, if Havertz scores goals for Germany, Arteta's going to sit there and say, what a player. What a striker, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, Face, I am getting a new camera, actually. So hopefully you'll see an upgrade in the camera quality. Portugal are favourites, says Anthony. Then France, in my opinion. The only thing that puts me off with Portugal is Roberto Martinez. I think he's a bang average coach. Never really seems to do anything. Yeah, the game's on ITV1, George. ITV1. I'm assuming each game will rotate, won't it? The next game will probably be on the BBC. If Havertz hits the weights, he would be on another level. Top 3, Kroos, Modric, Iniesta. Wow. That is... Who would I put top out of that? I don't know. Iniesta was just amazing to watch. I love the way he played. I love all 3 of them as midfielders, you know. Luka Modric, Ballon d'Or winner. What order would you put them 3 in? I'm probably, as crazy as it is, I mean, I'm watching him now, I'd probably put Toni Kroos last out of them 3, which feels so disrespectful. But Iniesta and Luka Modric, I'd probably go, who would be first out of them? I'd probably go Iniesta. I'd go Iniesta, Modric, Toni Kroos. Just about. I was going to put Modric, but I just love Iniesta. I think he's unbelievable. That's a tough question. I feel disrespectful putting them in that order, but that's a good question. Tough one. Zidane, Zidane. Listen, he's the ultimate player in midfield. It's tough. It's a tough one. Caleb said I'm a Real Madrid fan, so I'm biased. Yeah, of course. Iniesta was Barca. Toni Kroos, bossing the game in midfield. Scotland are way off it. They'll be lucky to get a shot on target in this half. They can't get the ball. Florian Wirtz got the goal, David. You think if Havertz has a good tournament, we'll see a different side to him? Maybe his confidence will be high, won't it? So, what's your thoughts on Saliba? I think he's getting there. I think he's getting there. The way he played in the friendly the other day with Upamecano, I think he's forcing him out. Maybe it was reverse psychology, you know. Maybe Deschamps was trying to put that pressure on Saliba that, listen, everyone's saying how great you are, but I'm gonna drop your level a little bit. He was using things like, you know, he hasn't hardly played in the Champions League, and it was almost as if he was saying, yeah, you're a good player, but you haven't done that much. But we all know he's a way better centre-back than Upamecano, but they played next to each other the other day. Upamecano looked shaky. Saliba was absolute class. So I think Saliba will get him out. I think Saliba will play with Konate. That partnership can win them the Euros. Upamecano he's not good, man. He's very aggressive, but he's a loose cannon. Saliba and Konate is a monster centre-back pairing. No Julian Brandt. Yeah, I don't think he's in the squad, actually. I don't think he's in the squad. Oh, Toni Kroos. Oh, unlucky. Starting to enjoy himself. Germany are absolutely dominating the ball. Gundogan, Toni Kroos, Musiala dropping into the pocket. They can't get the ball off them, Scotland. Do you think Germany can go all the way? They're one of the favourites, bro. They're at home. They've got quality. You look at the spine of their team. Neuer, Rudiger, Kroos, Gundogan, Havertz. Then you've got players around the sides. Wirtz, Musiala. Got Leroy Sané on the bench. Unbelievable. As I said before, Gnabry and Goretzka are not even in the squad. They've fallen out with the manager. And I'm not sure. I thought Julian Brandt was in the squad, but I'm sure I didn't see him on the bench. So are you concerned about Arsenal pre-season if top players do not return on time? It's not ideal, but we'll all be in the same situation. Oh, Scotland goalkeeper does well there. We'll all be in the same situation, bro, all the top clubs. You look at Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, their team's full of internationals. They'll all be at the Euros, the Copa America. Even some of them will probably go to the Olympics. So pre-season's going to be very disjointed. Even when we go on the tour of the US, you might be looking at half the team missing for Arsenal. That's the reality, because Arsenal's first game, I believe, is on the 27th. Oh, here's a chance. Havertz! Havertz! Oh, he should have shot. Here's a chance. 2-0 to Germany. Jamel Musiala with the goal. Slams it into the roof of the net. Kai Havertz with the assist. He took a long time to get the shot off. Maybe should have hit it on his left foot. Cuts back, lays it off to Musiala, drops a shoulder on the defender and slams it into the roof of the net. 19 minutes gone. Germany 2, Scotland 0. And the hosts are kicking off with an absolute bang. Steve Clark looks shell-shocked. What a turn that was in the build-up. Oh, what a ball. Is that Gundogan? Through ball to Havertz. Maybe should have shot it. Cuts back. Musiala. Look at that drop of the shoulder. Is that John McGinn, is it? Who is it? Somebody there gets sent to the shops. What a finish. Musiala, man, please. I think that's McGregor. Absolutely gets sent back home on a first-class flight. Havertz assist. Musiala goal. 2-0. Game done. Now it's a case of how many goals are they going to score? Kieran Tierney must be thinking, what am I doing here? Musiala, by the way. What a football player he is. Germany in all sorts of trouble. Not Germany. Scotland in all sorts of trouble here. Wish Musiala was at Arsenal, man. What a player. He is some player, that kid, I'm telling you. England, one of their biggest mistakes was not getting that guy to play for England. Obviously, he's English born. Born and raised in England. He was at Wimbledon, went to Chelsea, ended up going to Germany. England, I believe, they didn't approach him till he was quite a lot older. And by then, he obviously felt German, so he played for Germany. I suppose he'd play in a similar role to where some of the other players are. But, no, listen, well done to Havertz there. Gets an assist. Havertz makes a lovely run. Oh, the pass was overhit. Havertz could have been in there. You know, I tell you something, Germany look very good. Germany are splitting this Scotland team apart. And I actually thought that Scotland would make life difficult for the Germans because they got so many defensive players on the pitch. But somebody just said what could have been. TalkSport, what could have been. Oh, so I didn't even realise Musiala played at youth level for England. This is going to be a beatdown, This could be absolute 5-6-0. Wait till Sané comes on and starts running at him. This is going to be a battering. Do you know what, though? I'm glad we got goals. Overpowered shots, Vinicius or Rodrigo. Vinny Jr., bro. Vinny Jr. is absolutely electric. I'm taking nothing away from Rodrigo. He is some player. Vinny for me is Ballon d'Or favourite at the moment. It will change because of the summer, because, you know, whoever wins the Euros, whoever wins the Copa America, that will influence the Ballon d'Or. But Vinny is... What Vinny did in them Champions League semi-finals and final, you know, for me is the favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. He absolutely bodied Kimmich in that semi-final. Musiala or Wirtz? Musiala for me. I like Wirtz, but I think Musiala is amazing. They're both fantastic players. I think Man City have lined up Wirtz to replace Kevin De Bruyne next summer. Vinny over Mbappe. Boy. Calmer. Relax. I've heard a lot of people saying that this season. I'm still killing Mbappe FC. I love Vinicius, you know. I'm still killing. That guy scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, bro. But Vinny this season has been unbelievable. He's definitely the favourite for Ballon d'Or. Kieran Tierney whips across in. Look at that clearance from Rudiger. Havertz, oh, that's a free kick. Scotland are an absolute mess. They are a mess right now. This is crazy. If Germany win the Euros, watch Cruz get a retirement Ballon d'Or. Wouldn't surprise me. I saw Ancelotti say that if Toni Kroos changes his mind, contract straight away, no messing around. Listen, he might win this tournament and enjoy himself. Say, I want to play another year. Vinicius is violent. Yeah, I think he's probably the most lethal winger in world football. 1v1 with a fullback. Oh, Germany are taking the mick. They're absolutely running rings around Scotland here. Oh, it's pulled back. What a touch. Oh, is that a penalty? They're appealing for a penalty. He's giving it. Penalty to Germany. Scheisenhausen. Guten Tag. Auf Wiedersehen. Miroslav Klose. Jürgen Klinsmann. What is going on here? The Scots. They might as well pack their suitcase. Musiala fouled. I mean, that looks like it might be a free kick. It could be. I think that could be overturned. I think that's a free kick. I think this will be overturned, people. I think that's a free kick. Oh, I wanted it. People saying let Havertz take it. It looks like Gundogan's taking it. That is surely. I don't know, people. Am I seeing things here? That looked like the foul was outside the area. That doesn't look like a penalty, but it looks like they're giving the penalty. Nah, that is Trossard's dad. Oh my days. That is absolute bang on. That is a free kick, not a pen. They might as well just give a pen. Scotland have lost. They're getting annihilated anyway. Let's just see a 5-0 opening game. There's no way on earth that's a penalty. He's fouled him outside the box. Where's the Tierney hype now? No, I've never rated him, mate. I said it before the game. Get rid of him. Take 10 million. I'm joking. Listen, David Blaine couldn't play in this team and make something happen. And he was a magician, did all sorts of magic. You can't do anything. You put Mbappe in this team, they're still losing 5-0. You put Messi in the team, it's Scotland, bro. This ain't the game that's going to give Scotland any hope there. We're going to lose this game. Free kick's been given. Free kick's been given. Nah, Trossard's dad on Father's Day weekend. That's a banger. Big up Dylan with the super chat. Would love to say at the end of the season that I got it wrong on King Kai. Can you imagine adding Isak and Musiala? You know the thing as Arsenal fans, you know when you mention players like that, we have this sort of, we downplay how good we are, how big we are as a club, how much money we've got to spend. If I went online now and said Arsenal should buy Isak, 50% of the fans would be like, yeah, I agree with you. The other 50% would be like, we can't afford Isak. 120 million. Well, we can spend 120 million on a player. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal have got a lot of money. Their owner is super rich. He's worth like $15 billion. I know there's profit and sustainability, but Arsenal can spend 250 this summer, especially if they sell the right players. And Ketia to Barca, the only way he's in Barcelona is if he's on holiday, mate. He won't be playing for them. He's more likely to go Espanyol in Barcelona than FC Barca. Who takes this? Is this Toni Kroos? Free kick, literally a yard outside of the area. Havertz shot deflected and saved. The deflection took the power out of it. Sell our entire bench. I wouldn't mind. You wouldn't get a lot for them. I'm really surprised Toni Kroos didn't take that. Not a good free kick by Kai. Not enough power. Side foots it. He should have whacked it. Apparently, we are the best placed club in terms of profit and sustainability. Exactly. We got dough, bro. We got absolute Skrilla. And they're out here saying we can't buy Isak and we can't afford... You know, listen, if Edu does his job properly this summer, you sell Nketiah, that's pure profit. Came through the youth system. Sell Nelson, pure profit. Smith Rowe, I would like to keep him, but if they sell him, it's pure profit. You should be selling Ramsdale. You should be selling... Who else? I mean, Fabio Vieira could go for me. Zinchenko could go. Arsenal should be able to make over 100 million. Seriously. Big up Assassin. He said, big up my brother Curtis. Off topic. Does the Arsenal watch-alongs through the season affect your mood swings, your mental health? You seem to be animated at times. Bro, honestly, let me just say this, right? I've learned. Oh, mate, look at the footwork. Is that Oh, he's a joke. He's a joke, mate. This guy Musiala is ridiculous. He's running rings around him. He reminds me of Kaka, you know. Honestly, look at the way he's look. It's effortless. He just drifts past people. His balance is phenomenal. Absolutely, his balance is incredible. He's not even actually doing tricks. He's just drifting past people. Nah, listen, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. I've learned over the years as an Arsenal fan to switch off when the game finishes. You might see me going crazy during a game. I get caught up in the emotion and the passion of the game. I say it all the time when I do watch-alongs. I say, don't let Arsenal ruin your weekend. Say it all the time, don't I? Don't let people say it's my birthday today. It's Arsenal playing. I say, bro, if Arsenal don't win, don't let them ruin your weekend. I've learned over the years, switch off. If Arsenal sign a player I don't want them to sign, can I really stop them from signing that player? No. If they don't sign somebody that I want them to sign, can I convince them to sign them? No. If they lose a game, you know, but during the game, I just get caught up in it. But you're right, bro. Arsenal can affect your mood massively. Over the years, I've learned, man, as soon as that full-time whistle goes, my mind goes on other things. Oh! Scotland appealing for a red card there. He's giving a yellow, Trossard's dad. Who is that guy? Andrick, is it? The midfielder. Is it a red card? McTominay? Nah, no chance. Yellow card, man. Nah, man, trust me, man. When you're an Arsenal fan, switch off as soon as the full-time whistle goes. And go about your business. Go about your business, man. Trust me. Robert Andrick there gets a yellow card. High foot. Not enough for a red, though. These Scots are just passion merchants. They are terrible on the ball. McGinn is just running around. Yeah, they look dreadful. I thought they'd be better than this. I thought they'd be well organised defensively. Tierney, Robertson, McGinn in midfield with McTominay. Shea Adams up top. You know, you got half a dozen Premier League players there. They look absolutely shocking. But listen, the Germans are good. Brett said, nah, you can't let a team determine your state of mind. Bro, no chance. If Arsenal could affect your mood that much, you'd be in a lot of trouble. You'd be in a lot of trouble. They're a stressful team to support over the years. Remember when Wenger went 9 years, no trophy? Come on, bro. I tell any Arsenal fan, as soon as that game finishes, try and switch off. Put your mind on other things, man. Musiala, Isak and Davis winners the league. Yeah, man, if only. I take one. I'd be happy with one of them. Goal there for Germany, but it's offside. No, it's handball, Kai Havertz. Look at how Musiala is cooking. People say Martinelli is the answer. Get out here. We need a top winger. Sign Musiala. Musiala again. I feel like Tuchel was the reason he was being linked with a move. I think it'll be hard to get him out of there. He's an incredible player. Arsenal's back, said Kai. Arsenal's number 9. Big Seal community can't do anything. I tried, bro. We tried. I hope he has a good tournament and then he comes back with, you know, loads of confidence. That's it. That's it, bro. Sports teams aren't worth the emotions. Trust me, they're not. They're really not. Enjoy it while you're there, and as soon as it finishes, switch off, keep it moving. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Tar heads it back to the goal. You know Jonathan Tah? I don't know about anybody else. Jonathan Tah is a player that, like, on Football Manager, I always used to sign him. Big, strong. You can get him at a decent price. I've genuinely signed Jonathan Tah about 100 times on Football Manager over the years. I'm really surprised he's never got a move to the Premier League, to be honest. Brian said, would you feel differently about Kai if he didn't have those years at Chelsea? Do you know what? I don't know if it is the Chelsea thing now, you know. I think initially it was. He's got a very laid-back nature about him, Havertz, that you don't often see that laid-back nature with a striker. You see it more with, like, number 10s. Ozil had a similar personality and nature to Havertz. Listen, the one thing I've always said about Havertz, right, even when he was stinking out the place last season, was he's a talented footballer. It's never been about talent. Kai Havertz is talented. He's technically good. It's like someone said there, he's deceptively quick. He's always had talent. It's just, he's almost like a mood-based player. Some days, he's out of the game. But you know what? Football's a strange game. Havertz could come to Arsenal this year. And this is a little bit of hope here, mate, but also a little bit of reality, right? Havertz could come to Arsenal this year, score 20 league goals, which isn't impossible, scored 13 in half a season up front. He comes back to Arsenal, scores 20 league goals. All of a sudden, he's one of the best strikers in the Premier League. And that's how quick football changes. We'd be saying he's 24, he's 6'3", he's left-footed, he's got a bit of pace, he's quite strong, he's good in the air, he plays for Arsenal, and all of a sudden we'd be saying, what a masterstroke that was from Arteta. Rather than buying a striker for 100 million, you've created a 70, 80, 90 million pound striker. My question has always been with Havertz up front is, in a game against like Man City or a Champions League game against Real Madrid where he only gets one half chance or he doesn't hardly get a chance, can he create something out of nothing and get as a goal? That's what I'm not sure of. That's what he needs to add to his game. Assassin said, someone tweeted this on the 11th of the 4th, 2012. There's a young lad on Fulham's books called Jamal Musiala. He's 11. He's ludicrously good. Sometimes people see the future. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy how these players, sometimes you just can't see how good a player is at youth level. Look at Eze, who was released, I think he said 6 times. Overpowered Shot says, Curtis, bro, I know we all think Nketiah and all are rubbish, but I honestly think he's better than Havertz. Wow. Simply just hasn't been fit well in our system. Him and Nelson up top with Fabio, we'd cook Real Madrid. All I would say is, listen, read this comment. Don't drink, don't do drugs, kid, because if I believe you're joking, yeah, and I've got no problem with that. If you are being serious, you know what I mean? But we'll leave it at that. I actually thought you was being serious at the front, and then you said we cooked Real Madrid with Nelson and Nketiah and Fabio Vieira. I thought it was April Fool's Day. Yeah, that's good trolling, though. It's good. You did your job there. You did your job. How are you today, fam? I'm good, John. I'm good. Can't complain. We're here, people. We're watching the Euros. It's summertime. Enjoy yourself. Summertime. Vibes Cartel business, Robbie said Eddie is linked to Barca. Maybe, as I said, Marco, bro, maybe on holiday. That's the only way Eddie goes to Barca, if he's booking a holiday with a family or something. But, yeah, Barcelona Football Club, stadium tour. That's probably the most he'll get. Germany in total control. 9 minutes till half-time. Germany 2, Scotland 0. Listen, I don't see Scotland even getting a shot on target in this first half. They're a mess. Absolute mess. I thought this would be quite a close game. Oh, that's the name. Said everything's gone quiet about Santiago Jimenez. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? Like, there are strikers out there, but nobody seems to. He was being linked with Tottenham. And I do think they will sign a striker this summer. Luke said, would you take Wirtz or Musiala for Martinelli, ESR and Vieira? I would get rid of all 3 of them for Musiala. I'm going to be honest. Wirtz is a fantastic player, but Musiala, I would give you all 3 of those players for Musiala. Let's be honest, Fabio Vieira, you're not losing a lot, are you, really? ESR, it would hurt losing Martinelli, but Musiala's on a different level, bro. Free kick to Scotland. Headed across goal. No one's there. Germany on the break. Passes over hit. What if Eddie goes to Barca and cooks? I mean, if Madrid can have Joselu, anything can happen. Bro, come on. I know what you're saying, but they are not signing Eddie and Nketiah. Not a chance. They've got Lewandowski, bro. I mean, yeah, they might need a backup. Didn't they sign the Victor Roque? Is it the Brazilian young striker? If Eddie signs for Barcelona, we might as well just delete football. and start again. I'm taking Hosselu over Norbit. I probably would as well. How did England miss out? Ridiculous, isn't it? How they let him play for Germany. Amaru said the current German team has 7 Champions League winners in their starting 11. That kind of experience, you just can't buy it, can you? It's different. Germany on the break again. Scotland have been dreadful. Barcelona women's team. He might not even get in that team. I'm joking, Eddie. You would. Well, I think he would anyway. He's going to Barcelona to stay in Airbnb and cook his own food on vacation. Here's Wirtz. Is it Wirtz or Wirtz? I'm assuming it's Wirtz. Florian Wirtz? Must be Wirtz, right? Rudiger whips it in. Oh, looking for Havertz just in front of him. George said Musiala is silky. I'd rather have the midfielder that is dirty as well. No. Go easy, bro. Big up George with the super chat, though. Let's go in Barcelona for drinks. Hey, Tommy said, hey, Curtis King Kai starting at 9 for both Arsenal and Germany. Must tell you something. It does tell me something, but I'm not sure what it tells me. Does it tell me Havertz is a real top striker? Or does it tell me that Arsenal don't have a better striker than Havertz and that Germany don't? I don't know if that automatically means that he's a top striker. W is pronounced V in Germany. See, the community, what's going on here? 2 of you have told me 2 different things. Anthony's saying it's Wirtz. Aeon's saying it's Wirtz. Which one is it, people? Is it Wirtz or Wirtz? I don't know. I've been saying Wirtz, Florian Wirtz, but I'm not sure. Do you support Jamaica or England? I mean, I want both to win. They're not in the same competition, so. But I'd love Jamaica to win the Copa America. I'm not going to lie. There's more people saying it's Wirtz, Florian Wirtz. It's Wirtz. Oh, whipped in header. Oh! Havertz's header was blocked. Oh, and Toni Kroos shot goes out for a corner. Havertz with the header there. Goalkeeper saved it. Who is that? There's a Scotland player down in a lot of pain. And there's a German player down as well. It's a V, right? It's Wirtz, people are saying. Havertz's header. Was it Havertz who won the header? Oh, no, it was Gundogan. I thought it was Havertz. It was Gundo. Gundo's some player, isn't he? How do you pronounce? Let's find this out. I need to know if I'm saying this guy's name right. How do you pronounce? Let's play it. Only one way to find out. What's going on here? Right, it's saying Wirtz. Florian Wirtz, it's saying. I've been saying Wirtz all season. I thought it was Wirtz, you know. It's pronounced Wirtz. Stonewall pen. They're doing a penalty check here. Gundo, down injured. Gundogan. Is this a penalty? Just do it for vibes, man. I want goals. Let's find this out. That one says, but that don't look official. How do you pronounce Wirtz? Florian Wirtz. Let's have a look. Come on. Florian Wirtz. There you go. Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. The referee's going to the screen. Can we get a penalty? I want a penalty, you know. I just want goals. This could be a red card and a pen. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. That's a red. That's a red, mate. Get him off. That's a pen. Penalty to Germany. Surely that's a red card. He could have broke his ankle. That's a disgusting tackle. I think it's fair to say this game is not going very well for Scotland and for Steve Clarke, the manager. That should be a red card. He could have broke Gundogan's ankle there. Studs all over his ankle. I'm wondering if he's going to do that double jeopardy thing and not give him a red card. Just to not ruin the game. It's a red. It's a red. Here we go. Oh, Havertz was inches away from missing. Wow. What is that? That is like Sunday League. Just, I'm trying to break your legs challenge. That is one of the worst challenges. Porteous? It's a poor tackle, I'll tell you that, bro. No diddy. But yeah, he's been sent off. Red card. Horrific challenge. Man shaking his head. Don't shake your head, bro. You've two-footed him on his ankle. Give it to Havertz, please. Is that Havertz? I think it is. It's a left foot. It's Havertz. No. Is it Havertz? I can't see who that is. It's Killer. Killer Kai Havertz. Come on, you. Killer. Dipset. Harlem. Berggang. Harlem. Here we go. Havertz penalty. Come on. Ice cold, bro. Havertz already got 1 assist. Come on, Havertz, lad. Just do the stuttered run up. Sit him down and slot it the other side. Just roll it to the keeper's right. Here we go. Havertz to make it 3-0. 1 assist already. Can he get a goal? Go en route to being top goal scorer. Arsenal's own Kai Havertz takes a deep breath. Referee. Trossard's dad about to blow the whistle. Havertz takes a run up. Scores! Havertz, he did exactly what I said, people. Stuttered run up. Keeper goes down, rolls it to his right, and it's 3-0 to the Germans. Killer Kai Havertz. Three 0. They're done. This could end up 5 or 6-0. Always rated it. Yeah, we don't need a striker. We got Killer Kai, bro. It's a good penalty. Look at him. He's looking at the keeper. I knew he was going to take that penalty. Stuttered run up, go to the keeper's right. What is that thing that landed on the pitch? You see that thing? Scotland fan threw something onto the pitch as he was taking a penalty. 3-0. Killer Kai Havertz. Look at Kieran Tierney. Wow. He's thinking, get me out of here. 3-0. What a beatdown these lot are getting. Mate, you're right. That wasn't a penalty. That was GBH. You know, he could have got arrested for that penalty. That's one of the worst challenges you will see in the tournament. Absolutely horrific. It was more than a penalty. They could have put him in handcuffs for that, bro. It's a disgraceful challenge. He could have broke his ankle. I tell you what, not the German fans, the Scotland fans, boy. Do you know what it is? The one thing you have to say for them, it's going to get easier. Hungary and Switzerland are not as good as Germany, but makes you wonder how they qualified for the competition. They're now down to 10 men. You got like Leroy Sané and them man to come on. It's going to get worse as the game goes on. Listen, goal and an assist already. Fair play to him. Chris said, Big C, I'm half Scottish, half German. This game has not been healthy for my family's harmony. Dinner's going to be awkwardly quiet. At least it's a guaranteed win for you, innit? Somehow. You just got to go with the team that does better. Obviously, it's going to be the Germans. But big up. Yeah, it must be an awkward dinner. 2 techniques, man down. The floodgates are about to open. I did say I don't think Scotland will have a shot on target. And I'm not sure if they have had a shot on target. Let's check the stats. We got how many minutes added on? 3 minutes. There's a free kick to Scotland. Crossing situation. After this, it'll be half time. I'm just checking. Have they had a shot on target? No shots on target. No shots. They haven't even had a corner. This is the best situation for them. Scotland need a bowl of porridge. Ball whipped in, headed away. Just shoot, man. 40 yards out. Just hit it. There you go, half-time. Trossard's dad blows the half-time whistle. Father's Day weekend. Trossard's dad calls time. You know what, Scotland? You might as well just forfeit the match. You know on FIFA when you forfeit and you just lose 3-0 automatically. They might as well just give up at half-time. Say, just call it a day. Havertz for top scorer, man. Listen, if I'm Havertz at half-time, I'm thinking, yo, I can score a hat-trick here. I'm telling you. Motto said Neuer is live streaming on TikTok. He might as well, bro. He's had nothing to do. 3-0 to Germany at half-time. Florian Wirtz, as we checked out. Musiala and Havertz. Boy, let me say something. Germany look very good. And I'll be honest, Scotland have been awful. Absolutely awful. But Germany have a little swagger about them. Tony Kroos just playing like a quarterback, spraying passes. Gundogan in the pocket, very hard to pick up. Musiala just drifting past people. Wirtz on the other side. And then you got Havertz up front, 1 goal, 1 assist. And you still got the likes of Leroy Sané on the bench. Can you do a Scottish accent? I mean, listen, Alvin, I'll try and do a Scottish accent. The only thing I can say about that first half, mate, it was a disgrace. Not a disgrace. It was a disgrace. We travelled all the way from Glasgow to come and watch that. And you're a joke, McTominay, mate. You're an absolute joke. And that's all I can do, mate. That's all, Alvin, we try, mate. We try. Celtic or Rangers, that's the best I've got for you, mate. That's the best I've got. I mean, it started off somewhere in Scotland. It ended up somewhere in Newcastle, I think. But, not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Havertz stat padding, man, I'm telling you. I told you, every time Havertz scores, we're going to get further away from a new striker. He's going to, you watch. He's going to end up winning the Golden Boot, isn't he? Somehow, he's going to end up winning the Golden Boot, and we ain't signing no one. That was all right at the start, says Phil. That's what I said. It started off somewhere in Glasgow. It ended up in Newcastle. So, it was a decent effort. It was a decent effort. The accents are always on target. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not... It's not pinpoint, but, it's decent. It's decent. But listen, great start to the Euros. I'm going to tweet every time Havertz scores. Every time Havertz scores or assists, we get further away from signing a new striker. Twitter won't be able to take that joke, by the way. Even if I put laughing emojis at the end. Every time Havertz scores or assists, we get further away from signing a new striker. But hey, it is what it is. Big C, Vinny or Mbappe? Killing Mbappe, bro. Do you know what? I'm basically drinking nothing. Let me top this up, people. Give me a second. Need some more red stripe. Nah, it's not red stripe. I'm joking. I'm joking. Right, I'm taking one of Cruz's fruit shoots. There's no red stripes here, people. There's nothing glamorous about this. Look, fruit shoots. I'm nicking fruit shoots. Sorry, Cruz. Drinking fruit shoots. Friday night, I should be drinking. Nah, listen, we don't promote drinking on it. Fruit shoot settings, people. Havertz 30 goal assist season incoming. Probably will be. I'm drinking fruit shoots on a Friday night. It's all changed, people. It's all changed. 10 years ago, I'd have been in Iron Apple. Now I'm drinking a fruit shoot. Nah, low sugar one. These ones... Nah, man, no. Low sugar. Very low sugar. The bottle looked empty. Yeah, it was going mad on the green screen. It's crazy how prices get overinflated just for scoring lots against whack teams. Yeah, you're right. Half a good season nowadays as a striker, you cost 70 million, 50, 60 million. It's crazy. That's why I didn't want Sesko, bro. Because in reality, Havertz probably better than Sesko. You actually need a striker that's better than him. Once you said you would swap Martinelli and Saka for Mbappe, would you swap them for Vinny? For Vinny. See, the reason I would swap them for Mbappe, yeah, Mbappe scores a lot of goals. Would Vinny score loads of goals in the Prem? He's such a good player. Vinny, yeah, I'd do it. I think I would do it. He's that good. He's that good. He might be the best player in the world this year. So, Premier League is so much better than international football. I don't know. Do you know the Prem? I feel like the Prem is built on excitement rather than technical brilliance, you know. I don't think the Prem is as good as people think. I think it's mad exciting. I don't think it's unbelievable in terms of quality. Look at Europe this season. Do you know what I mean? Not one English club made a final of a European competition. I think the Prem's the most exciting. Not necessarily technically the best. It's different. It's different. Prem's very unpredictable. Like, a team in the relegation zone can beat a team near the top of the league. You don't really see that happen in like La Liga and that. Them teams just get annihilated. They got no money. In the Prem, you know, teams at the bottom have got big money. Think about, for example, you know, the Premier League, just as an example, because I do think the Prem is more about popularity than quality. You look at the Prem, fourth from bottom, the team that finished outside the relegation zone, Nottingham Forest, my hometown club actually. Nottingham Forest paid £42 million for Gibbs White. They paid $35 million for Ibrahima Sangare. You know, they can spend 40 million finishing fourth from bottom. Do you know what I mean? That kind of money is just not there in La Liga and things like that. So I feel like the Prem's the most entertaining, definitely. Not technically. I mean, who finished fourth bottom in the Spanish league? Rayo Vallecano. I bet they've never bought a player above 20 million euros. The finances in the Prem are crazy. On a technical level, the Prem is way behind La Liga. I agree. I agree, bro. I agree. Like you said, Big C, the way to look at it is the 10 bottom teams in La Liga would get relegated in the Prem. The 10 bottom teams in La Liga. Osasuna, Getafe, Celta Vigo, Sevilla. No, Sevilla definitely stay up. It's crazy, isn't it? Because it's styles. You know, like they say in boxing, styles make fights. The bottom 10 teams in England go to Spain, they would struggle. They'd get bopped by a lot of them teams. They wouldn't be able to get the ball. But them teams come to England, they might get bullied because the Prem's way more physical, way quicker. I think it's hard to judge, really. It's hard to judge. Very different styles of football. Come on. Sevilla wouldn't get relegated, bro. Sheffield United, Burnley and Luton. Are you telling me they're worse than them? Sevilla were in the Champions League. They got Ramos at the back. They would stay up in the Prem, let's be real. SJA said, we should be looking at Musiala and Wirtz. Wirtz said he was staying this year for one more year. So next summer, I think 3 or 4 clubs will try and get him. Musiala, again, I think him wanting to leave was linked to Thomas Tuchel. And I think with him going, he may not leave. I would love to sign Musiala. I think he's outstanding. Oh, William, I will sort the cup out for you, bro. Sorry. I will go back through the emails. I'll track that down. I'll get that sent to you. Been asking me for one of these mugs for ages. I'm mugging you off, literally. Apologies, bro. The Liga is technically clear. They just don't have the money. They don't have the money. The bottom clubs in England have got dough. They haven't over there. If they did, they'd probably be brilliant. Technically, La Liga is outstanding. They just haven't got the dough. Some excellent players in La Liga, 100%. Always have top players there, man. I'm just trying to check this Onana thing. For those of you just tuned in, the Sky Sports reporting that Onana at... Ooh, people saying it is Arsenal. Who is this guy, though? Joe Thomas writes for the Liverpool Echo, and he is the Everton correspondent. So, just to give you all a bit of context, Sky Sports reported that a Champions League club, this was about an hour and a half ago, have made a move for Onana from Everton, but they didn't reveal the name of the club. This guy, Joe Thomas, 18, is the Everton correspondent for the Liverpool Echo. I don't know how good he is when it comes to Everton. I'm assuming he reports on Everton. So he's just, he reported, Arsenal have inquired about the availability of Everton midfielder Amadou Onana. More to follow. Half an hour later, he reported, Arsenal's interest in Onana has the potential to be a significant blow to Man United's pursuit of Jared Branthwaite. A sale before the end of June would be helpful to Everton's PSR position. If that was to be Onana, it would help Everton to at least fight to gain true value for the centre-back. So basically, Everton have to sign a player before the end of June. Mr. Lucian said, I think Paul... Now, if Paul Joyce tweeted it, I'm more likely to believe it because he is spot on when it comes to news in Liverpool. I don't know about this guy, Joe Thomas. I've never heard of him. Onana coming in makes me think we're going to sell Partey, to be honest. Because of the kind of player he is. I always said, if we're going to keep Partey and we've got Rice, I think we'll buy a ball player like Zubimendi, somebody like that. If Partey's going, I think we will sign a powerhouse like Onana. And obviously we spoke on the 2 o'clock show about Partey being linked with a move to Saudi. So, listen, what do you guys think? I know we're not here to talk Arsenal, but this is obviously big news if it happens. Could be the first signing of the summer. What are your thoughts on Onana? Fofana over Onana. What a picture that was. We are talking about Tech and we are signing Onana. But listen, if Partey goes, they're probably looking for more of a powerhouse than a technician, you know. I think my only thing is what Arsenal would do if they signed Onana, I think, was they play him DM as the beast and then put Declan Rice as the box-to-box player. The only issue I have with Onana is we're such a dominant team of the ball. Is he good enough to get the ball on the half turn on the edge of the penalty area? I don't know. That's the one problem I've always had with him. He's 22. He turns 23 in August. 6'5". He is a tank. 30 games last year, 2 goals, 5 yellow cards. I mean, interesting. He is interesting. Lay said, if we get Onana, we win the league. That brother is a tank. A midfield of Onana and Rice will be scary. He and Rice will rotate. I think they would as well, because he does go on them marauding runs. What I will say is, listen, there's an Everton correspondent saying that it's Arsenal who've come in for him. I'm just looking here to see if anybody else has said it. Somebody said that Paul Joyce had said it. It's crazy because 2 days ago, The Athletic said that Arsenal were not interested in Onana. Has Paul Joyce said anything about it? I can't see it. Maybe he's spoken about it somewhere else. Fabrizio said last week, Arsenal like him, but no concrete movement for him at this stage. What I think is that I think Partey's move to Saudi might have taken a step forward, and then they've looked for the replacement, and it would be him. Listen, it's an interesting one. Do you know how I feel about that deal? The first question I ask myself is Onana better than Thomas Partey? And my answer would be no. I don't think he is. So is he a direct improvement on the player we've got at the moment? I would say no. But the difference is Thomas Partey doesn't play enough football and Onana doesn't hardly get injured. And again, I say it all the time, Arsenal love a project. They love somebody that they can coach and try and improve. So, I don't know. I still think we need another midfielder. If Partey goes and Onana comes in, I still think we're a midfielder short. You're one injury away from Jorginho playing in the double pivot. So, I think we should sign 2 midfielders if Partey goes. But, I don't know. That is an interesting one. He's nowhere near, said Civil Salads. Back here said, nah, not interesting at all. Hyping an average player. Is Onana better than Basuma? I'd probably say no, Jim. Although Basuma wasn't great, but Andrić comes off. Gross comes on for Germany. Andrić was on a yellow card. Lay said, Big C Onana is a baller. We get him, you'll see, but I agree we need two. I just think we need that technician as well. You've got to sign one that, when you're dominating possession, can dominate the ball. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Second half about to get underway. One substitution for the Germans. Gross comes on. And let's see what happens. Oh, no. I went too quick on the timer there. I thought it was kicking off. I think this will end up 5-0. Scotland down to 10 men. Annihilate. I want to see a hat-trick of Kai Havertz in this game. Get Lamer instead of Onana. Sané's on the bench. We got Tayshik who said, Big C, love and appreciate the content. I don't usually chat because I watch on my PlayStation, but you more than deserve this. Excited to see you Arsenal sign. Not going to expect anything marquee. Come on, you Gunners. Appreciate the kind words, bro. Appreciate the super chat. What was we saying? Listen, I think we need another midfielder if we sign Onana. I suppose Onana for 30 plus games is better than Partey for 10 games. I suppose that's how we've got to look at it. You know, Partey we could say is better than him, but he never plays really, does he? So, Mohammed said, Havertz is a 9. I can't believe I'm saying that. We've just got to embrace it. He's going to be our striker next year, bro. Big up Mohammed. Free kick here to Scotland. McTominay, a.k.a. McChicken Sandwich, a.k.a. Big Mac, they call him. Whips it in near post. It's blocked. Germany clear it comfortably. Havertz going to be our star striker next year, bro. Embrace it. Aiden said, man, this got me depressed. This is awful for our competition. I was hoping for a draw, but this is just awful. The midfield is too narrow. And William, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Yeah, and big up Aiden with the super chat. Yeah, Mohammed. Havertz will be our star striker. I was going to say he might as well wear the 9 shirt, but it's Jesus wears 9, don't he? And I think he'll still be at Arsenal next season. Pascal Gross is underrated. Shame he's in his 30s. Is that Pascal Gross like Brighton Pascal Gross? He's a player, isn't he? It is, yeah. 32. Oh, is that Tierney? Hits the byline. Whips it in. Oh, no one there. I want Scotland to score. Look at Musiala. He's a joke. That's Kaka regen. I'm telling you. Wirtz gets brought down. That's a yellow card. Trossard's dad books him. Honestly, Musiala. Look at the way he just drifts past. Look at that little touch. Look, McGinn's trying to grab him like they're in WWF. Can't get near him. What a, oh man. Don't get me wrong. Musiala, you're going to have more difficult games than this. If you're playing the French and it's Camavinga and Tchouaméni, you ain't just drifting past players like that. But the man is just, he just drifts past people like they're not even there. It's not like he's not even dropping step-overs on people. He's just dribbling past people. What a player. How old is Musiala? Musiala. How did England fumble the bag? 21 years of age. He's absolutely outrageously good. Like I said, I've only seen 2 players deal with Declan Rice this season. One is Eze and one is Musiala. 10 goals, 6 assists. I actually thought he would have got bigger numbers than that. 6 foot, 12 goals, 10 assists a year. Mind you, he's only played 24 games. He missed 14 games for injury this year. So, yeah, if he'd have played more. Bro, it's WWF, man. I've never called it WWE. It's WWF, Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, Kane, you know what I mean, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. It's WWF. I've never called it WWE. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what WWE ain't thingy. Ain't wrestling to me, bro. I'm WWF, bro. If Ultimate Warrior ain't shaking on the ropes, it ain't, you know, I mean, that ain't wrestling to me. South London said, unpopular opinion, I think he's better than Jude. Listen, I get it. The thing with Jude is, Jude scores the goals, so the goal scorer tends to be the headline maker more. You know, Musiala doesn't get Jude's numbers. So Jude's just scored 20 goals for Real Madrid. He's got arguably the most iconic celebration in world football, probably along with Cristiano Ronaldo and maybe the Rashford one. You know what I mean? As a player, if you watch him, every time I watch Musiala, I'm just like, oh my days, he's balling again. I think every time I've watched Bayern Munich this season, he's been balling all the time. I've watched Bellingham loads of times this season for Madrid. He has a lot of quiet games, then scores the winner. And then he does the celebration. He gets the headlines. All the kids over there love him. The celebration's iconic. He's an amazing footballer. Oh, Rudiger shooting from 35 yards. Goalkeeper has to tip it wide. Yeah, listen, there's an argument. There's definitely an argument there that Musiala might be better than Jude. But the fact Jude's at Real Madrid, they win the Champions League, he scores goals, that will elevate him above him in the eyes of the world, you know? But, you know, I've seen so many people wearing Real Madrid shirts this year, and 9 out of 10 people have got Bellingham number 5 on the back. A few have got Vinicius. They're just waiting for that Mbappe 9 to drop, and then it's game over. I mean, I might even have to buy that shirt. You know, I'll be honest. Mbappe 9, Real Madrid is going to... That's going to be different. Oh, I thought that was a penalty. It looked like a handball. The Scottish defender. The referee says no. Shouldn't be an argument. Musiala might be the better player. Bellingham's the more clutch player. And Chris, you're right on that. Bellingham does do more dirty work. He can get stuck in and challenge because he was a box-to-box midfielder at Dortmund. Jude's quality, though, sometimes it's very easy because we're watching Musiala now, but he presents a different feeling than what you get when you watch Bellingham. Look at him. Every time he gets the ball, it's technically so... Oh, it's Florian... They're taking the mick out of him. Oh, my days, overhits the pass. Gundogan, by the way, what a player. Would you take Musiala for Odegaard? See, that's not a straightforward question. I'll tell you why. Sometimes it's not just about being the better player. It's about the role that you play in that team. So, is Musiala better than Odegaard? Possibly he is, yeah. But the role that Odegaard plays at Arsenal, I just don't know if... Musiala's more of a dribbler and get me the ball, I go past players. Odegaard is the guy. Give me the ball and I'll create. I think Odegaard is vital. It's a tough one, that. It's a good question. I think Odegaard is instrumental in our team, to be honest. But I would love to have Musiala. Big up Tayshik, who has become a member. Member stream should be Monday. We'll get that done. Jude just arrives in late. Jamal is clear all round. His all-round game's phenomenal. His dribbling ability is just on another planet. It really is. It would be nice to have them both. I do think Arsenal need to sign another attacking midfielder. I've got to be honest. I think we need another one. I would love to sign Eze or Xavi Simons, because I look at them as more goal-scoring attacking midfielders. They're a bit different to Odegaard. Odegaard's more of a creator, a passer. Those guys are more dribblers and can score goals. I love Xavi Simons. I think he's a great player. And Eze's a baller as well. If you interview ESR in America, ask him if it was a burger. Nah, man, that's harsh, bro. I'm sure somebody said like it was an apple or something, but... Brahim Diaz is a good player, man. I don't know whether he suits the Prem. I do think Real Madrid are going to sell somebody this summer because Mbappe, they're saying 85 million signing on fee, over 500,000 wages. They're being linked with Alphonso Davies. Surely somebody has to leave. Just tuned in. Anything that Havertz scored a penalty and got an assist. Vert scored. Musiala scored. Musiala's been the best player on the pitch. Griezmann has a 15 million release clause. Antoine Griezmann. Remember, we always used to get linked with him. Wenger times. Wenger always liked Griezmann. Wow, he got 16 goals last year. Didn't know that, you know. Antoine Griezmann got 16 goals last season and 6 assists. The year before, he got 15 goals and 16 assists. Oh, Scotland there, panicking. They're all over the place. They're looking up. They haven't even got anyone to pass to. Feel sorry for the striker. Now, the problem for me, Griezmann's 33, man. I've always liked Griezmann, you know. Griezmann's a player. I've always wanted Arsenal to sign him. He looks like he's never had any motivation to come to the Prem. I think probably you wouldn't go for him now. 33, turns 34. Nah, not till March. Listen, for a year or two, but there's a risk he would have massive wages. Corner to Germany. Yeah, I agree, Jim. Too late. We were trying to sign Griezmann when he was at Sociedad about 10 years ago. Wenger always wanted Griezmann. Musiala is electric. He's a joy to watch. He's one of them players, isn't it? That's why I say, like, he's one of them players you would pay money to go and watch him. He's that good. It's effortless. Corner taken short. The shot's blocked. 33 looks younger than Trossard, yeah. Trossard, Griezmann as a cam in FIFA. Listen, don't get me wrong. Griezmann could probably come to Arsenal for a year or two and do well. I just wonder if a 33-year-old on big wages coming to the Prem is risky. Kimmich's shot is blocked. It's up in the air. He'd probably want a 2-year deal. Do you know what? There's a lot of crazy deals that are available. They're a bit out there. I'm not saying you would want them, but this is a summer where you could sign some crazy players. I saw today Mats Hummels out of contract. He is 35 though, you know. You're not, but as cover for a year experience, I don't know. I mean, Varane, I think he's going into Miami. But oh, look again, man. Look at this guy, Musiala. Sits him down, back post, oh, over the bar. Vert should have scored. Honestly, this guy, Musiala, look at what he's doing. It's ridiculous. Why are they just showing the volley? Show what he just did to that defender. Havertz, the ball was just too high for him. One player I wish we signed was Isco. Isco, man, yo, Real Madrid days. What a player. What a player. Owen said, for the money we paid, Odegaard is arguably one of Arsenal's greatest signings. Greatest, I think, is still a stretch. We paid 12 million for Henry. Paid 750 grand for Anelka. We paid 30 million for Sanchez. We paid 3.5 million for Patrick Vieira. But in the modern day era of like Arteta's time and Emery and stuff like that, yeah, Odegaard at 35 million is one of our best signings. Ever, maybe a bit of a stretch. Thermal said, watched Jude all last season, don't understand the hype. He's a good player with a great mentality as a footballer. Musiala is clear. As I said, he's the headline maker, isn't he? He scored the winner, I think, against Barcelona. He scored 20 goals in a season where Real Madrid didn't really have an out-and-out striker. I do get the hype around Bellingham because you could argue without Bellingham this season, Real Madrid don't win the Champions League and the Premier League. Look what Musiala's doing. Look, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's blocked. Gundogan's shot is blocked. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. This right-back is having an absolute nightmare. The last time Musiala ran at him, right foot, chopped back, crossed it in. This time he goes to the byline. Ball whipped in again, looking for Havertz. This is literally attack versus defence. Martinelli for 5 mil was good as well. No, listen, Jude is a brilliant player. There's no doubt about it. We can't downplay what he's done. You got to look at it. The guy is 20 years of age. He's gone to Real Madrid and scored 20 goals. He wore Zidane's number. 19 league goals, 4 Champions League goals. He got 12 assists as well. 23 goals and 12 assists is absolutely outrageous for a midfielder. You know what I mean? He might not have the influence that Musiala has on the ball throughout the game, but those numbers are ridiculous for a 20-year-old. Do you know what I mean? At the biggest club on the planet. So I get you though. Musiala, yeah, he's involved in the game all the time. Imagine if Musiala and Bellingham was in the England team, and then Phil Foden, and then Saka, and then Harry Kane. I didn't know Musiala was 6 foot either. I thought he was smaller than that. South London said, for someone so tall, Musiala's feet are a joke. 2 Pistols, Nelson or Eddie plus 40 million and ESR on loan for Eze. I don't even think you'd have to give them as much as that, to be honest. Nelson or Eddie plus 4. Oh, no, yeah. Or, yeah, I get, yeah. Now, they'd probably want Eddie. They've been linked with Eddie and 40 million for Eze. I'd take that. If Madrid are looking to sell Camavinga or Tchouaméni, who would you take? They're a bit different. I've always preferred Camavinga. He's a bit more energetic, a bit more up and down the pitch, but Tchouaméni is an outstanding defensive midfielder, so it depends. If you want Rice to be a 6, you get Camavinga. If you want Rice to be box to box, you get Tchouaméni. I would personally go Camavinga. I don't know why, I've always just preferred Camavinga. And he was outstanding in the Champions League final. Got man of the match. We haven't... New Zealand Gooner said, we haven't signed a settled big club superstar, really. Yeah, a few people have been saying that. Edu hasn't actually gone to a big club and taken a player that is in their plans. Partey had a release clause. Odegaard, they didn't want him. Rice, they'd accepted he was going. Year left on his deal, but I suppose it is what it is, isn't it? I think that sporting director role is a tough one. You know, you build relationships with clubs over the years. Anthony said social media is mad, so quick to discredit and compare. Imagine the slander Jude gets at 21. Oh, mate, honestly, what he's done this season is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. The pressure at Real Madrid, unbelievable. 20 years of age. As I said, 23 goals and 12 assists. They're world-beating numbers for anyone. Double change for Germany. Leroy Sané coming on. Havertz comes off. I think that's Füllkrug who's coming on, the Dortmund striker. Good to see Havertz get a reception there. Look at the German fans. They're really embracing him. Number 7, Havertz comes off. Füllkrug comes on, the Dortmund striker. He missed some big chances in the final, didn't he, against Real Madrid. And Wirtz comes off for Leroy Sané. He's getting a big reception from the Bayern Munich fans. Leroy Sané. You know you've got a serious team when you bring in Leroy Sané on with 28 minutes to go. Yo, Rowan, yo, Kieran Tierney, bro. He's thinking 3-0 down. I'm tired. We can't get the ball. Now Leroy Sané's coming on to run at him. And you've got... And here we go already. They've won the ball back. They're on the attack. Sané, roll him in. Here's Sané, corner of the area. Oh, it's a poor shot. Doesn't get enough power on it. Anthony said your neutral watch-alongs are elite. I'm just so much more relaxed and we can chat. You know, with Arsenal, it's just stress. Thermal said no one is slandering Jude. Just people misprofile his goals. He scores, but I'd rather watch Musiala play. Good player. Yeah, I get the point. I get the point. I also think sometimes we downplay that ability sometimes of just purely bagging goals. Like, I have a lot of conversations. People go, oh, you know, Haaland, a tapping merchant. All he does is score goals. I'm like, bro, you do realise that's the hardest job in football. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Like, Haaland's movement is phenomenal. His finishing ability is incredible. I know it's Man City and they create more chances than anyone in the Prem, but you've still got to have serious talent. Jesus played up front for City at times. He never banged in goals left, right and centre. As good as Aguero was, and I think Aguero was incredible, Aguero never scored 30 league goals in a season. So you've still got to have intelligence to score those goals. And I think Jude, it'll be interesting how Bellingham plays this season because they didn't have no striker last season. With Mbappe up front, Jude will drop back a little bit, probably get on the ball more. Will he play a little bit different? Nervo said, good to see you again, Mr. Curtis. I've been hella busy after Arsenal's title disappointment. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Have a break. Tierney clears it there. Corner to Germany. Joseph said, if Havertz comes out this tournament shining, our incoming striker dreams are over. They will be, bro. You watch, Havertz probably end up getting the golden boot. We won't be signing no one. They'll give him a new contract. You know what I mean? Corner to Germany. Tony Kroos to take it. I think they made a great decision getting him out of retirement. He's just so good on the ball technically, man. It's unbelievable. How do Madrid keep all these top players happy? When you win the big trophies, you can keep a big squad happy. It's as simple as that. They're the biggest. They're the best. They're the most dominant. You're only going downhill when you leave them. Tony Kroos whips the corner in, flicked away. Edge of the box volley goes over the bar. Nah, listen, Cardo, you know what it is, bro? I said this the other day, didn't I, with Arsenal? It's like they give you money with one hand and take with the other. It's like getting a good wage and then getting taxed heavily on it. It's like, I want Havertz to do well. I want all the Arsenal players to do well. But I just have this feeling if Havertz scores a few goals, we won't sign a striker. And I really want us to sign a striker. So, you know. Anthony said, Jude is quality, Musiala is quality. Let's appreciate them both. People did the same thing with Messi and Ronaldo. It's true. Comparison, for some reason, such a big part of football. Solomon said, I got a Man United tracksuit as a gift, but as an Arsenal fan, what should I do? The tracksuit is comfy. Bro, first of all, I'm not happy with the fact you're saying the tracksuit's comfy because you're giving the impression you've tried it on. Someone buys me a Man United tracksuit, I'm not even trying it on, so I can't tell you whether it's comfy. I tell you what you do, mate. You ask for the receipt and you get your money back. If not, you whack it on eBay. That's what you do, or you give it to a relative for their birthday or Christmas. Don't put that foolishness on. Don't wear it. NBA later, yeah, man. So listen, sport at the moment. I told you, people probably see me in the Arsenal watch-alongs and think, look how animated and stressed this guy is. I'm not like that at all. It's Arsenal. And I've realised that. I do these watch-alongs, I'm chilled, I'm vibing, I can't wait to watch all this. You know what I mean? It's Arsenal. I probably enjoy these watch-alongs more because there's no pressure, no stress. I just need Arsenal to win a title once and they can run with that for the next 10 years. And take the badge off. Get the badge off, man. Why not? Musiala is exactly who we need to break through teams that sit back. Against low blocks, man. He's good. He can pass. He can dribble. He can shoot. Big unknown CEO Curtis and all. What's good? Long day. Just tuning in. Oh, what a goal that is from Fulkrug. He's just come on for Havertz. Chops it off his left onto his right and slams it into the top corner. Germany 4, Scotland 0. Game, set and match. Wow. I mean, I say game, set and match like they were even in the game. What a finish. That is the goal of the night. He might be putting pressure on Havertz for the striker spot there. What a finish. Fulkrug. His story is quite unique, you know. Nicholas Fulkrug, 31 years of age. What a goal that is. Oh, what a hit. Wow. As soon as he hit it, top bins. Just in the area, on the bounce, volley, top corner, goalkeeper, don't move for that. Germany, man, boy. This Fulkrug, so basically, he's the striker that was at Dortmund in the Champions League final. Missed a few chances. And basically, if you look through the guy's career, he hasn't done much. I mean, he was playing in Bundesliga 2 for Nuremberg, went to Hanover, got to move to Werder Bremen. I mean, 4 goals one season, then 6. Then he had a better season, got 16 goals in 22-23, and managed to nick a move to Dortmund. I mean, he was 30 at the time when they signed him. Then last season, he got 12 goals, 8 assists, 3 goals in the Champions League, 3 assists. And at the age of 31, I mean, he's just got in the German squad in the last year. And he is a good striker. I mean, that is an unbelievable goal. And this is what I say, and I'm not using this to slander Havertz in any way. The way he scored that goal, it looks like a striker. It's just a proper striker's finish. Get the ball out of his feet, whack, top corner. And that's what I mean when I say about Havertz. Havertz a very good footballer, but is he a very, very good striker? Even F saying it there, and that's a striker's finish, no messing about. Strikers finish in a certain way, you know? But listen, 4-0 to Germany. Great first game. I remember a lot of first games in these competitions being very boring. This one certainly isn't. What a goal. I actually thought he had a heavy touch with his left foot. I was thinking, why has he lifted that off the floor? 110 kilometers per hour, that goal. What a hit. Look at the ball. Slaps into the top corner. Speak your truth, bro. What a finish. Have you ever seen Havertz hit a ball that hard? That's what I'm saying. He hasn't got that sort of instinct as a striker, has he? To just whack a ball like that. Neuer's never been so bored in goal. He's chilling, bro. I mean, I'm not even saying bring Füllkrug to the carpet. But I'm just saying it's an interesting story that he's been given a chance in his career so late, which is good to see at a big club. Big football club. Here's Neuer. Germany look very good. The only thing I would say, they will have much more difficult games than this. This is an absolute walk in the park. They'll have harder games. I think they'll win all 3 of their group games, to be honest. Roman said, I remember back in the day, Germany had Mario Götze. Yeah, he was very good. As good as Kai is, he doesn't start for Madrid or City. Would be backup. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Now, I've realised with Germany, they've just got technicians, haven't they? And they're strong as well, you know. Kimmich can play. He can challenge. Toni Kroos looks like a Rolls Royce. Gundogan is brilliant. Look at Rudiger. He's actually in front of Toni Kroos. Rudiger's almost playing midfield. And then you're bringing on Leroy Sané. It's insane. Trying to nutmeg Robertson there. Robertson tackles him. Will be interesting to see where Trossard plays. When England played Belgium, Trossard was on the right, Doku was on the left, and I think Lukaku was up front. So maybe he'll play on the right. Suleiman said, I got an Arsenal shirt with Aubameyang on the back. Can I still rep it? I did get bantered last week. Oh, ball whipped in, headed away. Can you still wear an Aubameyang shirt? Why not, man? The streets won't forget. It's not like he plays for an English team. I stopped getting Arsenal players' names printed a long time ago. Musiala comes off. Look at the reception he's getting. Thomas Muller coming on. German legend. You know what? I have to applaud. I applaud brilliance. And what you have seen tonight from Musiala is absolute brilliance. Look at Rudiger. He went over to Musiala, lifted both of his arms in the air to say, yo, acknowledge this guy. What a player. Comes off for Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller, the OG, the legend. Musiala, the young buck with the world at his feet. You know, 2 very different players at different ends of their career. Oba was just pure vibes. He was. I wish we had Oba now when we was a good team. He was kind of at Arsenal when we weren't that good. But he was vibes. Offside there. Free kick to Scotland. 17 minutes left, people. Tell them, Curtis, last one I actually had was Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere, you know. I never had Jack on the shirt. I remember saying last season when I went to the Emirates and I bought the home shirt, I don't know, something to do with my membership. They said I could print a player's name on the back for free. So he shows me the list of all the players, and I looked and I said, I don't want any of them on the back of the shirt, to be honest. And the guy was looking at me like, it's free. We've got some good players. Put someone's name on the back. And I actually said no. Afterwards, I realised I should have put one of the OGs on the back of the shirt. I should have said, all right, give me Omri 14. Give me Bergkamp 10. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm not sure I would actually get any Arsenal player printed on the back of my shirt. I feel like for me to print a player's name on the back of my shirt, you've got to be like, you've got to be incredible in my eyes. Like the players over the years that I've put on the back of shirts, they are like the best. Like I think I had Alexis Sanchez, I had Fabregas, I had Thierry Henry, and I might have had an Ian Wright shirt when I was younger. I think I had the JVC home kit. Oh, it's Fulkrug again! What a save! It's in! Fulkrug has scored! It's 5-0 now, people. He gets away with it. Hits it off the keeper. The keeper saves it. And it hits Fulkrug and goes in. 5-0. It's funny, isn't it, that the Golden Boot winner in these tournaments is usually somebody you don't expect. This guy might actually start now and end up getting like 6 or 7 goals. Ball was whipped in. Oh, he could be off. Could be offside, you know. When that ball was whipped in, he might be half a yard off. If Havertz wins the Golden Boot of the Euros, you need to get Havertz on the back of your shirt. No chance. Him winning the Euros does not make me put his name on the back. Win the Premier League, the Champions League, no problem. I'll put your name on the back of my shirt happily. Goal's been disallowed, offside. It's half a yard offside. Just as the ball was whipped in, his foot is just in front. See how quick they make that decision. Semi-automated offsides. I actually can't wait for that to come in the Prem next season. They decided that in 10 seconds. Sanchez or Hazard at their peak. Listen, Hazard is incredible. What a technician. Like, and I'm not being biased. Tierney gets dragged. I mean, it wasn't an easy game to play him, but boy, that ain't going to help his Arsenal career. He's getting sold. Hazard is incredible. Absolutely incredible. For me, Alexis Sanchez. Now, people will say, why Alexis Sanchez ahead of Eden Hazard? The difference, in my opinion, between Alexis and Eden Hazard is I think Sanchez had the capability to put a team on his back and carry them to victory. Hazard did that at times at Chelsea, but Chelsea were a fantastic team. You look at Alexis. Alexis won the Copa America with Chile. I never seen Hazard do anything of note for Belgium. Not really. And Belgium were a lot better than Chile. And Alexis, you look at the Arsenal team he played in. It wasn't that good. We had Coquelin, we had, he played in Arsenal teams with Mustafi and that. So I'm going Alexis, man. I'm going Alexis. He put up crazy numbers, man. 2016 season, right? Alexis Sanchez, 38 games, didn't miss one game. 24 goals, 10 assists. Like, what a season. He scored 3 in the Champions League that year as well. I mean, nah, man. Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, what a player. And trust me, I'm not even being biased because I think Hazard is an incredible player. I loved him as a player. His highest ever season was 16. 2018-19, 16 goals, 15 assists. He was going mad them years. I'm not even going to lie. But I'm going Alexis, man. I'm going Alexis. Scored more goals. Khalid said Hazard was the best player in the league for 4 years. Chris said, imagine prime Alexis. Saliba said, I wish we had Sanchez in this team. We'd win the league with Sanchez. You put Sanchez left wing for Arsenal, we win the title. Sanchez won the Copa America. Yeah, man, that team wasn't even good. Alexis was unbelievable. That Copa America was ridiculous. How we managed to win that. Beat Argentina in the final. Muller flicks it on. Cleared away at the back post. Goes out for a corner. What did Leahy say then? I clicked on the comment and clicked off it. I didn't even mean to. What did you say there, bro? Trying to find your comment. Comments flying in. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Great numbers to say the game is, you know, live on terrestrial TV. Leia, I missed your comment there. I clicked on it and it came back off. My apologies, bro. Ball whipped in, flicked away. Sanchez and Van Persie in this team, we win the title. Even with one of them, we would win the title, in my opinion. There it is. It's amazing how Alexis killed his career with that move to United. He was horrific. If only he stayed and played with Aubameyang. I'd accepted that Alexis was leaving, all right? I'll be honest with you. I was gutted that Alexis was leaving, but I kind of looked at him and thought, I can't begrudge him going to play for Pep at Man City and winning multiple trophies. When he went to play for Mourinho's Man United, purely for money, I'm just like, you've had an absolute stinker there, mate. Tony Kroos comes off for Emre Can. Tony Kroos is almost like, it's almost like every game he plays, he gets better. Honestly, he's just an unbelievable football player. He's that good, I feel like I've got to tweet it. He's unbelievable, Tony Kroos. I honestly think Tony Kroos is better than the majority of midfielders in world football. On the ball, he is unbelievable. He's so good. The piano killed Alexis' career. Oh, he won the Copa America twice, didn't he? I was thinking, did they? I know they beat... I remember when they beat Argentina when Messi was crying. When they lost on penalties. They won twice, right? Come on, man. I love Hazard, you know. Hazard ain't winning nothing with Belgium. He was great. Listen, Hazard went to Real Madrid. Massive flop, 100 million, didn't do anything. For Belgium, he didn't do anything either. Alexis was cooking at Barcelona. The only reason he left Barcelona because him and Messi didn't get on. Comes to Arsenal, ripped up the place. 2 Copa Americas. Alexis for me, bro. Better than Hazard. He's put in more work than him, bro. Guy's still playing now. Hazard's retired doing podcasts. Hazard's only 33 years of age. Hazard could still be playing. Alexis Sanchez is 35 and he's just won Serie A with Inter Milan. I know he only played 23 games, but still. He's still playing well. Even last year, man was at Marseille, 14 goals last year. Still, man. Come on, Alexis, man. Here comes Scotland. Ball whipped in. It's up in the air. Are they going to have a shot? No, it's cleared again. Still 4-0. Are we going to get the 5th? We said this will end up 4-0. Here's Leroy Sané. Uh-oh. Sané. Twisting and turning. They've got players back. He needs to pass. He's lost it. He's given up. That's poor. He's got to work harder than that. Just lost the ball and stood there like, ref, give me a free kick. Rudiger and Neuer. Possibly the easiest game that you will ever see. Neuer could have literally like just sat there on his phone the whole game and did nothing. De Zerbi's the new Marseille boss. It's funny, I seen people saying the other day online that De Zerbi's downgraded from Brighton to Marseille. I'm like, do people really like study football heritage? Marseille people, by the way, Marseille are probably the biggest club in French football. People think PSG because they've got Air Jordan tracksuits and they had Messi and Mbappe and Neymar. Like, Marseille are the only club in French football that have ever won the Champions League. They're an absolute giant of a football club in France. They've got a very big history. Brighton to Marseille is an upgrade. Sometimes we're actually too biased towards the Premier League. Brighton are not a big football club at all. They play tidy football. They've got a half-decent stadium. They're not a big Premier League club. I don't think they've ever won a major trophy. Or certainly not for a long, long time. Brighton were in League Two about 15 years ago. I know the league in general is not considered a, you know, all the things that are going on at the moment. A Canal Plus apparently could be halving the TV rights money because of Mbappe leaving, which shows how big an impact he had on that league. they're basically saying, look, we were paying, I think it said 700 million, but there's no interest in the French league now. Mbappe's gone. They're trying to half it, which is going to leave these French clubs in a lot of problems financially, which means it could be a good league to go and pick players off. Lay said, those are Premier League merchants know nothing. I hope you never advise anyone to go to Brighton over. Bro, come on, man. Marseille's a big football club. Sané drives into the area. He's appealing for a penalty. Not given. He hasn't done great since he came on. It's been a brilliant first game. 4-0, red card. Havertz, goal and an assist. We signed Perez from Marseille. Yep, Drogba. Somebody just said there, Drogba came from Marseille. Darryl, you're spot on there. They've had some big players, man. Adi Day said, when I grew up, I knew Marseille, Lyon and Monaco, not PSG. PSG were more known because they've always had some silky players. They had Ronaldinho. They had JJ Okocha. Oh, Leroy Sané. Lovely touch. Leroy Sané fires it over the crossbar. Curtis Shaw, Eddie Nketiah. There's only one right answer there, bro, and it isn't Eddie Nketiah. I'll back myself over him. No cap. I'm kind of not joking when I say it. Some of our best players have been French. I think we should get more. Yeah, we had such a good French core, didn't we, under Wenger? Perez, Vieira, Thierry, Anelka before, Omri and things like that. We don't really go into the French market much anymore, do we? Do we actually have Saliba? That could be our only French player. Unless I'm missing somebody. Is that our only French player? I think it is. I wouldn't mind a couple more French players. What are your predictions for tomorrow? Who we got tomorrow again? So we've got the other game in this group. Hungary against Switzerland will be... Is that Szoboszlai plays for Hungary? That'll be a close game, you know. Spain, Croatia will be good. Probably go... Croatia usually, I think, are going to do something in the tournaments, but I just wonder if they're too old this time. I'm not sure. I think Spain might beat Croatia. Oh! Scotland have scored! Scotland! 4-1 to Scotland! They've got a goal back! Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, Rabsy Nesbitt, Kenny Dalglish. Straight off Rudiger's head. Is that an own goal? Or is it, will that be given as a Scotland goal? Or will it be a Rudiger own goal? Yeah, a Rudiger own goal. Heads it, Rudiger flicks it. I don't think he knows much about it. Antonio Rudiger own goal. That's actually really funny. I like that goal. That's great banter. That'll be a meme. Rudiger tries to let it go. Defender heads it. You know what? It's actually a great finish. I don't think he knows much about it. And it lobs Neuer straight down the middle. And the Scotland fans have something to cheer about. Rabsy Nesbitt, man. If you know, you know. That's old school TV, man. Christian said, I started watching Arsenal in 2015. When I saw Alexis played, wow me with how good he was. He's definitely in my top 5 of all time. That guy is incredible. Take nothing away. He's just unfortunate he played for us at the wrong time. Imagine Sanchez in this team. Oh, my days. He'd look like the best winger in world football. He'd be up there anyway as one of the best. T. Gunnar, Sanchez was special. Look at those stats. None of the Arsenal players can tie his boots. Not even close, mate. That guy was sensational. Sensational, bro. They did a check to see if he was offside. He's not. Rudiger own goal 4-1. Very good game. Very, very good game. Clinical finish from Rudiger. What was he? Listen, it was a reaction. The guy's literally 2-3 yards away. Heads it. He kind of flicks his head. It ends up looping over Neuer's head. See, do you watch Kai Drewski and Kevin stream fun? Do you know what? I don't really watch, but, you know, my son, you know, Cruz watches. You know, Kai Sanat and them, man. The only reason I saw a bit was Kevin Hart got LeBron James, didn't he, on FaceTime. I saw a bit. I saw a clip of it. Them, man, they're doing their thing, though. I'm not even going to lie. Them, man, you look at the numbers that them, man, get in their streams. crazy. Crazy numbers. A man are making millions on streaming. If PSG sent 120 million bid for Martinelli, would you take it? I would. It's too much money. It's too much. I would. You can buy a serious winger for 120 million. Do you know what I mean? You can. But listen, I don't want to sell him, but for 120, yeah. I might. Ronaldinho or Zidane? I hate that question because they're two of my favourite players ever. Probably just Ronaldinho for pure entertainment. But it's tough because when I say Zidane is one of my favourite footballers ever, like, I mean one of my favourites. But Dino, like, I don't know, maybe Brazilian hype. Has there ever been a more enjoyable footballer to watch in world football than Ronaldinho? That would be my question. I don't think outside of an Arsenal player, I'm not sure there's ever been a more enjoyable footballer to watch. Listen, there's a lot of you saying Zizou, by the way, and I get it. I'm a skill merchant as well. So Ronaldinho, for me, you can't really... He's like the pinnacle of football for me in terms of entertainment. You know, he's the most enjoyable player I've ever watched. But Zidane, I almost feel like I shouldn't have answered the question because Zidane is actually one of my favourite players ever. The Gold Predators in World Cup 2006, seeing Zidane flick the ball over R9's head. Like, somebody just said there, my brain was glitching answering that. I'm the same. I almost feel like I shouldn't have answered it. I said to this day, Zidane's performance against Brazil, Latte, is one of the best performances I've ever seen in football. In Gold Predators. But Ronaldinho, I don't know. I feel like he's the most entertaining footballer we've ever seen. I shouldn't have answered it. I actually should have avoided the question. Twitter talking about Onana to Arsenal. While we're in here, two minutes left. Let's have a look at this Onana thing. If anything is... Is there anything in this? Or is it just... I mean, the Everton reporter... Let's have a look. Onana. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Yo, come on. What's going on? Nah. Doesn't look like anybody else has spoken about it apart from that one guy. Now, to me, if Arsenal had made an inquiry for Onana, surely other journalists would be saying it. Maybe this guy is just... I mean, listen, Sky reported a Champions League club have approached Everton to sign Andre Onana. This Joe Thomas, who writes for the Liverpool Echo, has jumped the gun and said straight away it's Arsenal. Now, the thing is, he's going to get a whole heap of traction. But is it true? That's the thing. I'll wait and see when somebody else says it. Sure. Oh, goal to Germany. Emre Can, 20 yards out, deflected, bottom corner. Germany 5, Scotland 1. What a fantastic first game this has been. I mean, the Scotland players and fans won't agree, but for entertainment, 6 goals and another goal. This could be really damaging for their goal difference. Because remember, I think is it the 2 or the 3 best third place teams can also qualify. This puts them on -4 for goals, which is a big, big problem for Scotland. Emre Can, former Liverpool player, with the goal. And the interesting thing for Germany, 5 different scorers. Wirtz, Musiala, Havertz, Füllkrug and Emre Can. 5 goals, 5 scorers. Alvin said Scotland are one of the Sheffield Uniteds of the tournament. They've been dreadful. The red card doesn't help, but Emre Can's had a good career, hasn't he? When you think about it. Didn't he go Juventus, Dortmund, Liverpool? He's had a solid career there, man. And there we go. Full-time whistle goes, people. Full-time whistle goes. What a fantastic first game that was. Germany 5, Scotland won. 5 different scorers. Antonio Rudiger own goal, so effectively they scored all 6. Wirtz, Musiala, Havertz, Fulkrug, and Emre Can. 5 goals. Absolute dominant performance. Scotland, believe it or not, Scotland did not have a shot on target in the entire game. No shot on target. In fact, they didn't register a shot off target because the header from the defender that hit Rudiger and went in was not even on target or off target, if you know what I mean. It was heading towards the throwing line. So Scotland didn't have a shot in the whole game. They lost 5-1, 33% possession. They didn't even have a corner. They got absolutely annihilated in that game. And Germany absolutely cooked in that game. They really did. Boy with a box, talk NBA before you go. I think the Celtics seal it tonight. I think it's 4-0. And I think Dallas are done. The only hope that Dallas had, in my opinion, was to win that last game at home, make it 2-1, then have another home game, try and make it 2-2 going back to Boston. The fact they lost game 3, Luka Doncic getting hammered by the media, Kyrie played well in that game, but not the 2 games in Boston. I think Boston are too strong. Drew Holiday, incredible. Box to box. Jaylen Brown's going to win MVP. Tatum's done well as well. So I think it'll be over tonight. I think it'll be 4-0. I hope Dallas win just so we can get another game. 4-0 in an NBA final is not what you want to see. Drake's got $500,000 bet on Dallas. Anyone he seems to bet on seems to lose. Didn't he bet $500,000 on Tyson Fury to win as well? And we all know what happened to him. Aiden said, well, that was embarrassing for Scotland. Tough game. You go down to 10 men against a very good German team. You're going to get annihilated, to be honest. They're so good on the ball. Javante fight tomorrow. That'll be good. I think he'll win. His speed is unbelievable, man. Yeah, that game, man, Scotland were really poor. But what it does, it sets off the tournament. I remember opening games in a lot of tournaments. You watch them, 0-0, boring, nothing happening. 5-1 first game. We've seen 6 goals in the opening game. I think it sets the tempo for the tournament. Germany looked very good. Toni Kroos bossing it. Gundogan in the pocket. Musiala man of the match. Absolutely outrageous performance from him. Florian Wirtz looked good. Havertz goal and assist. Job done. People, thank you very much for giving up your time. Hope you have a great Friday wherever you are. Appreciate your support. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Over 1,200 of you still in the chat. Take care. Germany 5, Scotland 1. Euro 2024 is underway. Have we seen one of the favourites to win it tonight in the host nation, Germany? Havertz, goal and assist. We're probably further away from buying a striker than ever now. Take care, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Bless.